Guess what? My shop Miss A order has arrived. I think it only took like 3 or 4 days to get here. Like, what? Everything on that website, it's like $1, $1.25, $1.35. Eye masks, hair masks, hair accessories, brushes, mirrors. You can get the magnetic palettes for like $3. Everything is extremely affordable. If you've never been on Shop Miss A, do not sleep on it. Shipping is really affordable too. However, if you meet a certain, I can't think of the dollar amount, you're gonna get free shipping. They do have a US warehouse, so you do not need to worry about tariff bills later on. I used to buy off of Shop Miss A so much. That's where I used to get my eyelashes and everything is super duper affordable. I mean, look how they even package things. This is so cool. The last time I did a Shop Miss A haul, I think, oh my gosh, it's been like 3 years. And this was before I discovered Temu. Then I went down the Temu rabbit hole. And although I do have a Temu haul and a Shein haul that's coming up next, so if you're new here, Nana, hit that subscribe button. Join our family here on the YouTube. Hey, how do I open you? Oh, over here. Because we review a little bit of everything here on the channel, and I love all things beauty. You want more hauls and you want access to affordable makeup. You loved my Dollar Tree makeup haul tutorial, the 5 below, and then I was like, where else can I get really good affordable makeup? And then I was like, hello, Shop Miss A. If you are interested on any of the items I am featuring here, I will make sure I link Shop Miss A and all of that below for you. And no, I'm not an affiliate, so you don't have to worry about me making money off of it or like, oh, she's just pushing it to profit. Absolutely not. They really tuck everything in here to make sure it's secure. So what I used to do is I used to just pop it, poke a hole in it. The bubble kind of releases everything. Ha! Look at my receipt took on 3 sheets. I only grabbed items that I was interested in. They do have products that you'll find for like $5, $4, $3. Most things are $1. There was one line, and apparently it's a new line that they're carrying. It's skincare. The jars are massive. They looked really fancy. So I was like, girl, for like $2, $3? Yes, I'll even pay $5. When I clicked on it, they were $15. And I was like, not this time. I want to get the most bang for my buck. I think I budgeted $40 for all of this, from what I recall. Item number 1 is going to be these hair towel turbans. I have one for myself, and I found that I was using mine on Cam's hair. I think these were $1. So I found these. They're microfiber. They're literally, hello, the same thing that I have, except mine is by the brand Kitsch, and it's way more expensive, but this is fluffy. It stretches, which is great because I got one for Ty too. See how big it is for like $1? And then the way you close it is you have 2 options for how tight you want it to be. And you guys, these are like fluffy and soft. This is gonna be great for frizz-free hair. So yes, hold on, I don't even have to put it back in there. Then I found this and I was like, shut the front door. It's like backwards. I don't know why they put it in here backwards like this, but I'm gonna take it out. Flawless loose powder. This was $5. I had to pay for it though. You'll see why. They had a color correcting one, and then they had the one that is for evening your skin tone. Anything by this brand is gonna be about $5. I'm not mad at it though. This is a more affordable version of like the Givenchy's. Girl, I have the Prisma Libre. I paid a lot for that. And I love her, but I don't use it as often as I thought I would. This one here is going to help even your skin tone. $5. Can I close you? I don't know what happened to all the combs in my house. This was just $1, but it's like we ate them because they're like gone. And then the only one that I have by Chi, it's missing a whole bunch of teeth. They had a variety of options, but I went with this one. I'm so shocked. I ordered this like Wednesday or Thursday. What day does it say? Okay, this doesn't say when I ordered it, but I remember either ordering it Wednesday or Thursday. This got delivered on Sunday. It got here fast. The AOA brand is actually really nice. This is a bronzer, and it was just $1, which is great. This is a matte finish. I figured if I'm going to play around with stuff from AOA, I might as well try to get as close to a full face as I possibly can. This is a micro brow pen. I've used a series of brands from Maybelline, stuff from Temu, Benefit Cosmetics, 2 different versions. So I was like, for $1, I'll give this baby a try. Let's open it up. This literally looks like the Benefit Cosmetics one. I got it in black, soft black. They have like 5 shades available. This Nina Poole over on the TikTok was talking about how to exfoliate and clean your nose. And so she was saying use one of these. For whatever reason, I have like 4 little dots on the tip of my nose that I could never get rid of. And I'll sit here and oil it up and massage. But for whatever reason, everything else came out but those. So now I'm gonna try this baby. But this here was $1. On one side, you have a whole bunch of little spikes. And then on the other side, you have bigger spikes. I thought that was kind of cool. Let me know in the comments. Go down to the comments right now. What is your favorite e-commerce store? Just where's your favorite location to shop? I have a few clearly. Does she not look like she wants to be a dupe for Natasha? Or is it just me? Like, I've tried this brand. They have good quality. Is it the most amazing quality you've ever tried in your life? No, this is not P. Louise. But for $1, can I open you? Oh, it has tape. They actually perform usually. Now, again, I haven't tried their formulas or anything in maybe, I'm gonna say like 3 years because Cam's 4 now. We've got swatches and I should have gotten brushes. Girl, if you need to like build your makeup collection, like your brush collection, this is a great place. They do have some really nice brushes. Granted, the dollar brushes are nice, but they're $2.50 price pointed brushes are great. And if you can get a whole bundle for $5, do it because their stuff is actually really nice. Oh, I want to try this now. This is a lip liner peel off tattoo. I paid $5 for her. Leave me alone. This one seemed like it would be the lightest one, so I kind of went with her. I want to see what $5 gets me. There goes your applicator. I'm not going to do the full lip just in case I hate it. It smells sweet like cherries. At least to me it does. All right, I'm gonna let this sit. I will say I actually really like this applicator over the Sashu one. The Sashu one has more of a curve, kind of like popsicle. It's kind of like flat on either side and curved at the top. And so it makes it a little hard to like get that fine line around your lips and even like the Cupid's bow. But this one, because it's almond shaped, that tip just does its thing. I also ended up getting a setting spray. It is the Lock In Your Makeup. I want to say this was like $2. Nice size for the price point. The question is, what is it going to do to the skin? Is it even going to work? And then I cannot go over on Shop Miss A and not snag some accent lashes. I got them in 2 styles, but I got 3 of each. These are in Wink, which I loved the gradients. It's like very light on the inner corner and then super fluffy and in your face and very winged at the outer corner. These are accent lashes, so if you're struggling with applying a strip lash and you just want to elevate your look, this is a great option. These were $1. This is going to be a beautiful option because all you have to do is apply your glue and then just kind of pop it here on the outer corner and call it a day. You do not need to worry about trimming them. What side do I trim? Did I trim too much? Is it too little? Accent lashes are definitely the way to go if you're struggling. This here is the Style Demure, which I feel as though may be my go-to going forward. So when I replenish, I more than likely will replenish this one and get maybe 10 more sets. There's definitely a difference between one and the other. You see how these are thicker at the ends and longer, way more dramatic. As a matter of fact, let's pop one on. So I'm gonna go in with Wink. Dame un segundo, let me get my glue. I'm going to lift the lash gently with your glue. Apply it on the band. You always wanna make sure that you're adding glue on the tips. Even if you have a little bolita, that's fine. You're gonna let this get tacky. Don't apply it immediately. You want it to get tacky. And because it's an accent lash, all you have to do is pop that on to the outer corner of your eye. Add these on your outer corner. Let that sit for a second. I'm gonna do the same thing for the other eye. All right, now I'm gonna go in and just make sure that she's tucked in, and then I'm gonna press my falsies with my realsies. You saw how plain my eyes were with just mascara. I would still rock this every day. I think they're really, really pretty and it adds that drama. Let's peel this off. Shut the front door. I like this a lot. It's a pretty shade. And that was easy. Okay. I ended up getting a primer. This is the No Pore Face Primer by AOA. Also $1 here. It literally looks like a pore filling primer. I grabbed these 3 things here. They all do something different, but apparently they help with lip plumping. A hyaluronic acid lip plumping oil, a collagen lip plumping treatment. And then the third one is an avocado lip oil treatment. I'm not gonna try all three Avi. I got them because my lips need all the help they can get. But I do wanna try and see if it feels like anything once applied. My lips are kind of burning, but I was just being really rough with them, so let's see. I really like the packaging. It's not glass, but it looks kind of like it could be glass. I got a brow gel. It says it's a sculpting wax. It's a clear something. Kind of looks like the ABH brow freeze. I'm wondering how that's gonna perform. I kind of wish it would have came with a spoolie, but that's just me asking for too much considering the price point. I picked up 2 cream blushes. These are called their Cheeky Miracle blushes. Why are they miracles, mija? I don't know, but this one here is Plump Perfection, and then this one here is Berry Crush. I was gonna say, oh, I think that these are gonna be really sheer. No, they're not. No, they're not. Girl, like when you apply these, you gotta be careful because they're a lot. Now, what it's going to feel like on the skin, is it gonna stay tacky? We're gonna figure that one out. By the way, these stain. They weren't on long. I did grab 2 lip liners. I am a sucker for nudes, Avi. I was curious to see if they had a dupe for the Dragon Beauty 2.0 CCs. No, I have not given up on that. These are cool because you get a little brush on one side. Not that I will use it, technically. Well, I might. You get a brush and then you get the lip liner. I got shade Rowdy and Open Range. Open Range already broke on me. Oh, that's not gonna show on my skin. Shades are pretty. Maybe Rowdy will show up on me. Open Range is very, very nude. If you are lighter than I am, these are gonna look stunning. These are gonna be like the perfect nudes for you. Still going to try them, but they definitely are lighter than I need them to be. I grabbed a concealer. This is a brush on concealer, so the tip. This looks so light. The tip has a brush on it. Oh no, I can pull that off. The shades online were a little difficult to kind of narrow down based on the swatches and stuff. M3 was the one that seemed like would work for me, so I grabbed that. Let's see, hopefully I can like blend it under the eye. They had these. They had a gloss formula, but then they also had a matte, and I was like, I want to try them. These are called the Cosmic Cowgirl. Now, I want to remove this, but Houston, we have a problem. This stain has stained. Let me see if my micellar water will remove it. All right, I lined my lips with a nude lip liner. I'm gonna try the matte shade, which is called Outlawed. It smells like bubble yum. Okay, the applicator's so rough. The shade is pretty though. Application is streaky, but it's nostalgic. It reminds me of like being a kid. Chewing gum. Back when I was chewing gum, girl. Now I'm gonna go in with the gloss. It is called Ghost Town. Ooh, the gloss is pretty. Ooh. Oh, it smells like cocoa butter or chocolate, which is not necessarily my vibe. The applicator on the matte was scraping my lips. This one's not doing that, so I don't know what the difference is, but there's definitely a difference. It's glossy but not sticky. If you get a matte, get a gloss because the matte is kind of like drying on the lips. I did grab a foundation. I feel like I might have gotten this in the past. I'm not 100% sure. Then again, I might be confusing it with the Milk Makeup packaging. This is a liquid foundation. I got mine in the shade T2. Once again, the struggle was real trying to find a shade that seemed like it would work for me because of how they swatch their stuff in the photos. Ew. Okay, so T2 might work for me if I blend it out. I like the fact that this actually matches me. You guys, I got a lot of stuff for like 40 bucks. I got a little bit of everything. I am already obsessed with my lashes, so I'm so excited to literally do a full-on try-on, applying the product and seeing how everything comes together. Now, as always, I want to hear you guys' thoughts, so make sure you go in the comments and let me know what you're thinking about this haul. And have you heard of Shop Miss A before, or this is the first time you're hearing of them? And you know we can't go anywhere without saying hello and thank you to our channel members, the G Squad, an amazing group of people who have joined channel memberships and are supporting the channel at a higher level. If you ever wanted to join them, all you have to do is hit the join button below and you're good to go. And our daily shout out to our community spotlight. YouTube is highlighting them for interacting in my videos the most. That means that they're hitting the like button, they're commenting as we go along, and they're watching all the way through. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And if you enjoyed today's video, you're looking forward to more beauty content that's fun and lightweight, tips and tricks from a makeup artist, I hope you consider hitting the subscribe button. Girl, I post 5 days a week and we always have fresh new content. If you've made it all the way through, you are a real one. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys on the next one.